Have you ever caught yourself wondering, what if I could turn back the clock? Not just look younger, but feel younger, full of energy, with a sharp mind and a body that keeps up with me? If that thought has ever crossed your mind, you're not alone. Aging is inevitable, but how we age, that's something we have a lot more control over than we realize. You see, reaching 100 years old isn't just about luck. It's about the choices we make every single day. The good news? You don't have to overhaul your entire life or follow some impossible routine. Small, consistent habits, ones that fit into your everyday life, can make all the difference. And today, I'm going to share 7 simple things you can start doing right now to not only add years to your life, but also life to your years. Let's start with something that might surprise you. Your first habit for a longer, healthier life: getting outside every day. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds too simple to matter, but hear me out. Studies show that people who spend time outdoors daily, whether it's sitting in the sun, walking through a park, or just breathing in fresh air, live longer, healthier lives. And it's not just about exercise. Natural sunlight helps regulate your body's circadian rhythm, improving sleep. It boosts vitamin D, which strengthens your bones and immune system. And being in nature, it reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and even helps your brain stay sharp. I know what some of you might be thinking, but what if the weather's bad? What if I can't go far? That's okay. Even sitting by a window with the sun on your face, stepping onto your porch, or walking just a few minutes outside can make a difference. If you're able, try to spend at least 20 minutes a day outdoors. Your body and your mind will thank you. Now, speaking of your mind, that brings us to the second habit, and this one might be even more important than the first. If you want to live to 100, you have to keep your brain active. Think of it like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it stays. The problem is, many people slow down mentally as they age because they stop challenging their brains. They watch the same TV shows, have the same conversations, and stick to the same routines. And guess what? That's when mental decline starts creeping in. But here's the fix. Learn something new every day. It doesn't have to be complicated. It could be a new word, a new recipe, or a new hobby. Reading books, playing brain games, even trying to memorize a short poem, these things help your brain form new connections. And those connections, they keep your memory strong, reduce your risk of dementia, and help you stay sharp well into your 90s and beyond. Let me give you an example. Have you ever met someone in their 80s or 90s who is still quick-witted, full of life, and always curious about the world? Chances are they never stopped learning. And that's the key. So try this. Every morning, ask yourself, what's one new thing I can learn today? You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Now let's talk about the third habit, one that might surprise you. If you want to live a long and healthy life, you need to prioritize strong relationships. You see, many people assume that longevity is all about diet and exercise, but research shows that the quality of your relationships can actually add years to your life. In fact, studies on the world's longest living people, those in places like Okinawa, Japan, and Sardinia, Italy, reveal a common factor. They stay socially connected. They talk to friends, spend time with family, and have a strong sense of community. Why does this matter? Because loneliness isn't just emotionally painful, it's physically harmful. It raises stress levels, weakens your immune system, and even increases your risk of heart disease. Some researchers say that chronic loneliness is just as dangerous as smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. But the good news? You can change this at any age. If you already have strong relationships, cherish them. Make the effort to call your loved ones, check in on old friends, or even meet new people. And if you feel isolated, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Join a local group, start a new hobby, or even strike up conversations with neighbors. The key is to stay engaged with life. Now let's move on to the fourth habit, and this one has an immediate impact on your energy, mood, and even how well you sleep at night. You need to move your body every single day. Now before you say, I already know this, let me ask you something. Are you moving enough? Because here's the thing, staying active doesn't mean you have to run marathons or spend hours in the gym. In fact, that's not even ideal for longevity. What really works? Frequent, gentle movement throughout the day. Look at people who live the longest. They aren't lifting heavy weights or running on treadmills. Instead, they're walking, gardening, stretching, doing simple household chores, things that keep their bodies engaged without overexertion. If you're already active, that's fantastic. Keep going. But if you find yourself sitting for long periods, start adding in small movements. Try standing up and stretching every 30 minutes. Walk around the house while you're on the phone. Do some light stretching before bed. Even 5-minute bursts of activity make a difference. And if you can, walk every single day. A daily 30-minute walk can reduce your risk of heart disease, strengthen your bones, and improve your balance. All things that help you stay independent as you age. And here's the best part. Walking isn't just good for your body, it's incredible for your brain. It increases blood flow, clears your mind, and can even lower your risk of dementia. But there's one more thing that's just as important as moving your body. And that brings us to habit number 5. You need to sleep well. I know. Getting good sleep gets harder as we get older. But here's the truth. Poor sleep accelerates aging. It weakens your immune system, messes with your metabolism, and even makes you more forgetful. And yet, so many people just accept it as part of aging. But it doesn't have to be. So what's the secret to better sleep? It starts with your routine. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Avoid screens, TVs, phones, tablets for at least an hour before bed. Dim the lights in the evening to help your body wind down. And if you wake up often during the night, take a look at what you're eating before bed. Heavy meals, caffeine, or alcohol too late in the day can seriously mess with your sleep cycle. And here's something most people don't realize. Sunlight in the morning helps you sleep better at night. That's right. Getting outside, even for just 10 minutes in the morning, helps regulate your internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Now let's move on to another habit that's just as powerful for longevity. One that's often overlooked, yet plays a huge role in how young you feel every single day. Now let's move on to another habit that's just as powerful for longevity. One that's often overlooked, yet plays a huge role in how young you feel every single day. You need to stay hydrated. It might sound simple, but dehydration is one of the most common causes of fatigue, confusion, and even joint pain in older adults. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at conserving water, and that makes it even more important to pay attention to how much we're drinking. You might think, I don't drink because I don't feel thirsty. But here's the thing. By the time you feel thirsty, your body's already dehydrated. So you need to be proactive about hydration. Aim for at least 8 cups of water a day. And if you're active or it's a hot day, you'll need even more. Here's a simple way to make sure you're drinking enough. Start your day with a glass of water first thing in the morning. Keep a water bottle next to you throughout the day and sip it often, especially if you're spending time outside or doing light exercise. You can also add slices of fruit to your water for extra flavor, like lemon or cucumber, to make it more enjoyable. And don't forget about foods that hydrate you. Fruits and vegetables like watermelon, cucumber, and oranges are packed with water, and they also give you important vitamins and minerals. Keeping yourself hydrated isn't just about drinking water, it's about making sure your body has the fuel it needs to thrive. Now let's talk about something else that directly impacts your health and can dramatically affect how you feel day to day. Your diet. You may have heard the saying, you are what you eat, and it couldn't be more true, especially as we age. Eating a well-balanced diet is essential for keeping your energy levels up, maintaining a healthy weight, and protecting your heart, bones, and brain. But here's the thing. You don't need to follow some fancy, expensive diet. Simple whole foods, things like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats, are all you need. Focus on eating a rainbow of foods. The more colorful your plate, the more variety of nutrients you're getting. For example, dark leafy greens like spinach and kale are full of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that protect your brain and heart. Fatty fish like salmon and sardines are packed with omega-3s, which help keep your joints and brain healthy. And don't forget about fiber-rich foods. They're great for digestion and can help keep your blood sugar stable. The goal isn't to obsess over every calorie. It's about making better choices. If you're eating a lot of processed foods, now is the perfect time to make small changes. Swap white bread for whole grains, Replace sugary snacks with fresh fruit and try cooking at home more often. These little steps can have a big impact on your health. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every healthy meal you choose brings you closer to a longer, healthier life. Now, I want to share a final habit with you, the one that ties everything together and gives you the mindset you need to stick with these changes. You need to maintain a positive outlook. I know it sounds a little cliche, but optimism really does impact your longevity. People who stay positive, who look forward to each day, tend to live longer and enjoy better health. That doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It means learning to focus on the good, practicing gratitude, and choosing joy even in difficult times. If you wake up each morning with a sense of purpose, a smile on your face, and a belief that today will be a good day, you're already ahead of the game. Find something to be grateful for every day, whether it's a beautiful sunrise, the smell of fresh coffee, or a conversation with a loved one. Research shows that people who stay connected to their sense of purpose, who are passionate about something, tend to live longer, more fulfilling lives. So whether it's spending time with family, volunteering, learning a new hobby, or pursuing a creative passion, find what lights you up and make it a part of your everyday life. Remember, staying healthy isn't just about physical habits. It's about mental and emotional well-being too. Your mindset shapes your experiences and plays a huge role in how well you age. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a moment to recap everything we've covered today. From getting outside daily and keeping your brain active to moving your body, hydrating properly, and nourishing yourself with a healthy diet, these habits don't just add years to your life, they improve the quality of every single year. But the most important thing to remember is that you don't have to do everything perfectly. Start small, pick 1 or 2 habits to focus on, and build from there. Each little change you make will add up to something incredible. So I encourage you to embrace these habits with excitement. The road to 100 is not just about the destination, it's about enjoying every moment along the way. And hey, I'd love to hear from you. What's one habit you're excited to start practicing today? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little motivation. Here's to living your best life. No matter your age, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep looking forward to all the amazing days ahead.